on early. All right, now it's 5 minutes on the nose. So let's get that out to the people. Out to the people in the morning. Okay, where's my show at? Still not live. Oh, maybe if I go to live. And that is live. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Hot dog. All right, we'll share. And we'll copy that. And we get it to the sliders. Post. Candy. Okay. All right, the sliders have it. No, who needs it? It's the Facebookers. It's the Facebookers. What the heck is that? Right, sorry, here we go. What's on your mind? Happy Friday. Start the weekend off right. Join us for another live episode of the Old-Timey Slideshow over on YouTube. Okay, there we go. Who's in? I see some people. I don't see any names showing up, so maybe Marge. All right, that's out there to those people. Let's change over to that. Other people's slides. And show is starting over on YouTube. Paste and post. Okay, everybody's got it. We just bought these nifty little dark chocolate almonds, and boy, are they tasty. I might be munching on those throughout the show, I think. All right, so the Facebookers have, everybody's got it. I think we're good. Let's get the music all the way up. Hot dang. I believe we had a birthday or two here. May 1st. May 1st. How is it May 1st? That just doesn't make any sense at all. All right, May 1st we have no one. All right, never mind. Nope, we're good. Okay. I guess we'll just get right into it then, shall we? Happy Friday, happy weekend, finally. I felt like this week kind of dragged. It was a bit much. Could have, yeah. Need it. All right. So, big plans? Anybody? Movies? I've got, by the way, some sneak preview tickets to see Grogu and the Mandalorian on the big screen. I think on IMAX. I think on Monday. It's a full 2 or 3 weeks before. Just saying. Very cool. I'm definitely bringing my sword, by the way. We'll give you a May the 4th thing. Oh, we may actually do that live from Universal. Ooh, that's interesting. Huh. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, that's all I got going on. And again, I don't know who's in, but that's fine. We can just do the show because that's what we do. Jake is somewhere, probably working or whatever, so just us. It is Friday, May 1st, as I mentioned. Happy Friday, or Happy May Day, I guess is what this is called. We didn't get mail today, which is weird. I don't know if that's a holiday or what's going on. Anyway, hi there. Good to see you. Happy Friday, happy weekend. Welcome to the Old-Timey Slideshow, brought to you by OPS Other People's Slides. I am still and always your host, Judd, right here in the secret LA bunker. Currently solo, but what are you going to do? And with that, my friends, and some Alan Stein music, of course, let's start the show.
Just when you were thinking there's much more we should be drinking comes the master of obsession with a bunch of slides. Other people's slides. Really? Yeah. Other people's slides.
Oh my indeed, Alan. Here we go. Let's turn the beat around for OPS Live on the YouTube. Oh, and a little plug for my chocolate-covered almonds right there on the side. Oh, interesting. This is going to be always leaning towards the left today because I've got the power bank on there because I was running low on batteries. I think that should do it for now. Yeah, we'll go with that. All right. It is Friday, which means it is the Don and Carol Leis collection. Of course, out of Pasadena, I believe. And let me get you. Oh, is that why I can't see the chat? Is because that. Okay. Okay, that's what you're going to play at, huh? Interesting. Give me a second. Yep, there we go. Maybe you guys were chatting away and I didn't see it. I apologize. Or maybe there was no chat. I don't know. No, I don't think there was any chat. That's fine. I'm not concerned. The show must go on. Here we go. Starting out in, yes, here we go. The year is 1974. And, well, there's our guy in the plaid. Well, they're all kind of in plaid with the white pants. I believe that's Dub Dub. That's the guy we call WW. And this is Aggie, Ann, Ward, and Nick. I'm going to think Ward is our guy because WW is probably Ward something. And that's the guy who's normally got a bow tie. Tonight he's got the white scarf or necktie, big white necktie. The show must go on is a great Queen song. That is true. It is a great Queen song. Good to see you, Thomas. Welcome. Yeah, that was towards the end of his run because I think at that point he already had the AIDS and was on his way out, unfortunately. But again, yeah, good call. Great song. All right, so now we have. See, now it says Wing, W-I-N-G, Aggie, Ann, and Nick. So Nick is the dude in the wheelchair currently. At Ann's in at Christmas time. Okay, probably somewhere in Pasadena. It looks like. Next up, 1975. This is evidently the downtown of Richmond, Virginia skyline right there. And it features the James Monroe building, which I think is what they're saying is the tall black one, I think. But I'm not 100% sure on that. We have a Hilton, that's a massive Hilton property on your left. The Security Life building, I'm assuming that's insurance. Yeah. Kind of cool. I don't think I've ever been to Richmond, Virginia. I'm just trying to think about that. Nope. Yeah. I don't think I've ever been there. Now back to 1974. These are some great shots. So here is the Gardens of the Gods. Excellent signage right there. City of Colorado Springs, somewhere near Allen, I imagine, or at least in the same state. Picnic sites, hiking trails, balanced rock, historic trails, Easter sunrise service, hidden inn trading post, horseback trails, chuck wagon area, Botanical Reserve, Rampart Range Road. And there you go. No parking anytime on your left. So super cool. And so now that we're in here, James Monroe has a lot of cities and towns named after him, and even a foreign country's capital. Huh, how about that? Yeah, here is the Garden of the Gods with them. That's our guy. So I think that's Dub Dub. Hello, Janet. I think that is Dub Dub, and I believe that would be Peggy. I think we meet her for sure later, but that may be the one they're calling Peggy. Uh-oh, these are melting in my hands. I should not have picked them up. Haha, stand by, I gotta eat all three now. Ugh. Got chocolate over my finger. Hey, look, they got a little cameo appearance by John Fiore on the right side there. All right, so this is Galaxy. This is Garden of the Gods, and here is another parking lot shot, which is kind of cool. That's actually a great shot. Good color on some of those cars. 1975. That little orange Bronco thing, the yellow bus. There's a bug, top of a bug right down at the front here. But yeah, very cool. And one more of Garden of the Gods. There you go. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I actually would like to go there. Wow, look at these crazy people. I just realized there are people up top here. That's crazy. That's a lot of climbing, I think, to get up there. Somewhat. Garden of the Gods is in Colorado Springs, Colorado. My friend Janet. MFJ, my friend Janet. That's Garden of the Gods. Now, since we are also still in Colorado, although it says a year later, but I think this is probably the same trip. Here is the Air Force Academy, and an excellent looking jet right there. That is super cool. I like the frosted canopy. It makes it look sort of badass. More badass, I should say. And then here on this campus, as we know, and you're about to see, I'm going to say two of my favorite shots of this building ever for a couple different reasons. Ready? Yeah, look at that. You've got the unbelievable sweet orange Corvette Stingray, which actually is the almost exact model my dad had. I think his was 78, but it was it was definitely that same body shape and color. He had the orange one. I think his had T-tops. I don't know if this one does or not. And then there's the excellent yellow bug, the blue, what looks like a, oh shoot, what's the one next to it? And maybe a Datsun, like a Datsun 380Z. But that's our guy. That's Dub Dub and probably Peggy again. But here's the other thing I think is so cool about this one. Is look at the guys are actually doing cleaning work. They've got scaffolding with something in between and then a ladder up top. I gotta say, there's no way that's OSHA approved. No way. I'm just saying. Yeah, so that's the cathedral at the Air Force Academy. Here's another same shot, but a little further back maybe. Yeah, just so cool. That is a very cool campus. I someday would like to go there. I wonder if it's similarly set up as it was back then. That building is really wild. Anyway, let's see. That's the cathedral. Here we go. Now, 74. I think these are all taken around the same time. Just above Colorado Springs, you have the Will Rogers Shrine area. This is maybe a museum and shrine kind of place. Yeah, some very big Oldsmobiles kind of thing there. And so that's Will Rogers Shrine. Here is actual Will Rogers Shrine of the Sun. So there he is. And then that's our man Dub Dub and Peggy. Yeah. So that was the official WW and Peggy. So we know for sure that's her. No dumping something building. Oh, no dumping in. No ducking or dumping. Oh, no smoking inside building. All right, that's fair. All right, so that's Will. And then here are some family shots from 1966. Here's all the gang, some gams for Lolo. Dub Dub and Peggy, I believe, on your left. That guy. All right, follow me here. Ready? I'm saying this guy is, it looks like a young Jason Statham, right? He's got that kind of widow's peak hair going before he went full bald or full shaved, whatever he does. That guy kind of has a Statham look to him. Here's some more family shots outside of, wait, where are they? Something Park. What does it say? Oh, snack bar, not park, snack bar. Okay. Not sure who these folks are, but I like it. More, so there's the two family shots. Here is Marineland 1966. Nope, that's not what that is. Where is this? This is some field somewhere, maybe the Rose Bowl. Possibly Rose Bowl, but I'm not 100% sure about that. That guy on the left looks very angry. Like Marine kind of level of angry. Speaking of, here we go. Now it's Marineland. And either that whale shark looking thing or whatever that is got the guy and he's going down with him. Or it's a very weird, perfect angle where it looks like he's being eaten. So that's Marineland. Here's also Marineland. There you go. Big jumping dolphin of some sort, I imagine. And let's see, that's Marineland, one more Marineland, I believe. Oh, nope, that's the end of Marineland, evidently. Someday I'll get it. This is the backyard fun with one of our gals and her creepy doll waiting there for her. Interesting, I can't, this is, there you go. I was going to say, you can't see that her shirt is blue in this shot. There we go. Nope, just blows out a little bit too much there. Weird. No control over that. Very frustrating. Oh my God. By the way, I didn't even see this kid. Like he was perfectly camouflaged until I just realized that's actually a little kid up there. How about that? That's very funny. I was focused on her and didn't even see him. All right, here we go. Now, birthday party time. 1, 2, 3, 4 shots in a row of that. Here's number one. I think the little man in red is either having the greatest time ever or he's about to go into rage mode from being bopped by the balloons. This looks like it's somewhere, I think we've been inside this house before. It's probably their house. Here's some more birthday party fun. Opening presents. Blowing up balloons. Showing off the gams with the undergarments underneath there. Oh dear. Yeah, so they're just getting started unwrapping stuff. And here they are mid unwrap. Oh, I think that's our gal, the blonde lady. We've seen her before. 1966 this round is. And this last one for all, looks like all the grandmothers are now hanging out, or at least 2 of the grandmothers. All right. Next up, I believe we should be going to 1963 now, and the Eisenhower Library. Nice and understated as it should be. unlike whatever nonsense monstrosity they, yeah. So yeah, that's Eisenhower's library in Abilene, Kansas, 63. Here's also the Eisenhower, I think it's the same building. They call this now the museum, but it's the same library, museum, whatever you want to call it. And now we're going to go to Kansas University. And here is the lake and the tower from the west, evidently. Also never been there. Yes, Abilene for Christie, but not the right Abilene, unfortunately. Yes, that's the lake and the tower. Here is KU again, and that is KU, and then it says Allen Field. Where is that? Allen Field House as seen from the south, or just Allen Field? No, Allen Field House. All right, that is Kansas from the south, Kansas University. Here's dinner on the back terrace with the whole family. Nice. All the kids at the kids' table, all the grown-ups at the grown-up table, as it should be. All is right in the world. And then, so that's the backyard with the whole fam. There it is. Next up on the 4th of July, here is Bud Ward, KU, my dad's alma mater. Nice. Okay. March, excellent. I think my nephew just graduated or is just graduating from there. I should send him these photos. That's interesting. Anyway, yeah, it says Bert, Ward, Raina, Ev, Ida, John, and Ava. Wait, hold on one second. How many names was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 7 there. Okay. Yes, that massive lapel flower is excellent. Is that our guy? Yeah, I think that's Dub Dub. You were born in Kansas? Who knew? There you go. Super cool. Yeah, now this is very funny. It says the same group of folks. It says, yep, here you go. No, now we've added Harvey, evidently. Ward is still in there. So this is now Harvey, Raina, Ward, that's our guy, Dub Dub. Ida, John, and Ava. And then this is the one that's great. It now says at Raina's in Germantown again. Here we go. And then it says Harvey Raina Ward as Senator Tightsworth of Kansas, then Ida, John, and Ava. Senator Tightsworth, Teitsworth. Yeah. Okay, I think that's. No, sorry, we've got about 10 more. That's the end of the 61s. Well, there's a couple more coming to that too. The current end of the 61 files. Here's 63, a big family Christmas dinner. Nice. That's a lot of folks. And I don't know what happened that she got booted to the kids' table and he got promoted. So some kung fu trickery happened right there, I think. Big family Christmas dinner part 2. There you go. That's a lot of folks. That's a lot of folks. Again, you've got your sort of wannabe Jason Statham. All right. So that's the living room. Family. Right. Sorry, that's the family dinner. Now it's this is cool. This is KU was 61 year I was born. Hey, nice. This is that is a very large door. I think it's a sliding glass door is my guess. But this is super cool. This is their house as it was with no people. Ready? Look at that. That is the living room, evidently. And yeah, we just there you go. The wood paneling. They've got everything. They've got all they're missing is wallpaper, but they've got painted wall, faux wood wall, stone wall. That's excellent. Yep, there you go. All the way around into this excellent old-timey TV. Very cool. So you're not sure about the rug that close to the fireplace? Oh, I'm sure it's fine. What's the worst that could happen? Yes, they are missing the popcorn scene. Great call. Here's the next one. It's the outside backyard picnic time with the gang. All the scantily clad kids. That's not the right way to say that. Just as I said it out loud, I knew it wasn't right. The probably just coming out of whatever pool or whatever they had going on there. The youngsters. That is. Oh, that's the one that's Bill's visit in 1962 with Carol, Linda, and Jimmy. I don't know who's who in that scenario, except I would imagine our insurance carrier. The house is full of popcorn ceilings. Yeah, probably. All right, now where are we? That's the Christmas dinner, living room with the dad, Bill's visit, yes, and Jimmy. Okay. All right, here we go. Now, this is November of 1960, and it says on the slide specifically, it says November 1960, quote, "We're for Kennedy." Now, I don't know how you're supposed to know that just based on their cars and stuff, but at least you know. Yeah. Let's see. So that's there for Kennedy. What's the red car? Good question. Let's wait for your thing to clear. The red car looks like maybe a European car. It looks like the plates are from Europe. Not sure what that is or how they got it over here. It does look like it's got the correct left side driving right there, but who knows? Right. So that's that. There you go. Now we've got the Boot Hill Cemetery with the hangman's tree. That's kind of cool. Town Look at that one. Town Bully, 1875, whiskey killed. It doesn't say the date. Peter Porker. That's all the ones I can see. Let's see. That's the Christmas. No, that's the Boot Hill. There it is. Yeah, Cemetery Forest Hill. I think it was a real cemetery at some point. It's Boot Hill, which is the famous. There was some kind of a shootout or something like that, and Boot Hill is a very famous cemetery. Here's another angle of it with the train in the background there, the Boot Hill special. And do not block that driveway. Stop, no cars enter. Oh, stop, no cars enter. Yeah, I think probably Ford Angelina was famously featured in the flying car and Harry and the Potters. Oh, is that what that was? It was a Ford Angelina? That's kind of cool. Welcome to Boot Hill. What does that say? Do not block the driveway. Okay. There we go. Look at that. That's the museum square of Boot Hill. I love this shot, actually. It's very rustic, old-timey to me with general outfitting, Long Branch, something clothed. Yeah, I sometimes when I have time, I do that. That's how I knew what some of those places earlier were, but I did not have enough time for this one. All right, so my friends, it's that time again. It is Friday night, which means it is a Nissen film, and we're going to be going to 1977 Pebble Beach, California, from Route 1. We may also see San Simeon Hearst Castle, Hearst Estate. And I believe that's all going to be from 1977, which is, I think, that year that we rented the house in Palm Springs, and I nearly bought it. One of the many times I nearly bought it. But also, we are on the very, very last of the zoo slides from our friend Schmidt. Last of the zoo slides from Schmidt. Here you go. It is, in fact, looks like a couple of rhino there. Or one rhino messing. No, that's two rhino. Oh, I see. Okay. That's a weird angle. So this is the head of the one rhino going that way, and then here's the little guy. Yeah. Okay. Baby rhino. Yep. So a good way to end that series from the Schmitties. So again, 1977, Pebble Beach, probably a little road trip up the coast, and that and some Ellenstein intermish music. Stand by. Then, my friends, let's go to the movies. All right, here we go. Thank you, Alan. Yeah, so this is Pebble Beach. I'm guessing the country club, because my dad was an avid golfer and also an avid watcher of golf. So there may have been a tournament. Yeah, that looks like Jack Nicklaus. If I had to bet, the hair is kind of giving me some Jack Nicklaus vibes. Yep, that I think is the Golden Bear. Maybe. Oh, interesting. That looks like a lady. No, it's not a lady. I don't know who that is though. Did we read anything off his bag? No, it's a Wilson bag. Good swing. Oh, I definitely have to show this one to my dad. He's going to love this. All these old timers with their great swings. Ooh, that was not that great. That one looked weird. Look at the club. That's an old school wood club. I mean, wooden headed club. Yeah, this must have been a tournament that they had going on. And I guess that's probably why my dad wanted to go up there. I mean, my dad could probably tell you all of those guys just based on their swings. That's how much of a golfer he was. Golf review for Lolo. Yes, good call, Janet. The sea looked very, well, not angry, but maybe a little perturbed that day, my friends. There you go. Was that a boat that I just saw? Wow. No water skiing for Janet, unfortunately. Sorry. Woo. Swirling. I don't think you can make that dive. I'm sorry. Okay, there you go. So that is San Simeon, way up in the distance there, aka Hearst Castle. My voice is breaking up now also. Okay. All right, I'll lean closer. Maybe that'll help. I was standing a bit far away. Apologies for that. Oh, there's my mom. That's 70s Deanne right there with the good hair. Yep, that's the outside pool, all the Grecian columns and all that. The town is San Simeon. Oh, I got you. Okay, I thought that's what they referred the castle to. Hey, half naked marble ladies there, or fully naked, I guess. I don't know. Oops. Oh, and there we go. Okay. Well, there you have it, my friends. Just a short one, but fun. One small cameo by my mom. That's also kind of cool. All right, so let's shrink that back down a bit. Get back over here. Yeah, there we go. All right, I think that's going to do it for us tonight. Oops, zoom back out a bit more. There we go. Yes, that has been yet another Kodak Carousel Projector production, directed by Judd and co-starring you fine folks. And thank you for that. I appreciate you guys coming out as always. And we will be back tomorrow. Let's see, tomorrow's Saturday. Yeah, I think we'll be back tomorrow. Same slide time, same slide channel. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. And good night.